So this is what I think. I think at a young age, we all have this ambition that most people say is unrealistic. But then life happens. You start to see your circumstances where you're struggling every day. Some days you don't have lights. And sometimes you see some stuff happening in your house that is not necessarily what you would want a child to see. You know, things going on, maybe drugs are in the house, things of that nature. So you see this stuff, and then you watch TV and you see these people with the perfect life, and you start to say, okay, this is something out of touch with reality. I don't know anybody like that. So when you see everybody around you having the same circumstances as you start to just think that this is all there is to life. And when you don't have that exposure to culture, you don't have that exposure to things outside of your neighborhood, it's easy to get into that mindset that, you know, I'm just going to do whatever I can do to make a few dollars. And that's where people get that hustle mentality. Hustling, honestly, that's what I hear a lot of people say, but when you think about it, it's not necessarily doing something to where you're thriving. It's about just making a quick buck, and you're not necessarily doing something that brings value. You know how to speak to people, you know how to get them, you can sell to them, but you're not necessarily giving the value that you're selling. You're just hustling, trying to make a dollar. Hustling and grinding. I hear that all the time from entrepreneurs. And when you
Do you
think,
think that's cliche?
I think it's cliche. I think people, when they hear that, it sounds like you're doing hard work. And you're doing hard work, but are you doing smart work?